Hello, welcome from it's a really beautiful grey and wet day in England. But anyway, my name is Angus Rorison, and this is the Sven Kingdoms series that I wrote. So called because they are set in a made-up continent called the Sven Kingdoms, founded by the magnificent Sven 1,000 years before the start of the stories. So you'll be thinking, well, why do I want to read this? What's it all about? A bit of background, sort of things that I'm into that have given me inspiration. So, for example, get the light right. Mervyn Peake did the Gormenghast trilogy, absolute favourite of mine. Ursula Le Guin, I don't know, but fantastic writer. You may know the Wizard of Earthsea tales. Of course, the maestro himself, Douglas Adams. You might also be into maybe these guys, Terry Pratchett, Neil Gaiman, Isabel Allende, Jason Ford, William Blake, thing. So the Sven Kingdoms is a hard to categorize, but it's comic fantasy, I guess, and it's a 4-part trilogy. So it's a kind of low fantasy because there's not a lot of fantastical elements. There's no wizards or dragons in this world, so don't go expecting Harry Potter or even the Terry Pratchett kind of stuff. It's a sort of grimy medieval world set in the Sven Kingdoms, which is 7 countries. And it's the first book, The Unfortunate Kingdom, which is free on Kindle, free, features basically centered around the snivelling, cunning and conniving King Usurp, and he gets in a lot of trouble, and he's hoping that his chef here, who's a sort of ogre kind of figure called Ogbar, is going to save his skin. And so the first book's set in the kitchen of the palace. There's, apart from Ogbar himself, there's a ghost, so that's another sort of fantastical element, poltergeist, in fact, causing a lot of trouble. But it's the kind of book where the minor characters come to the fore quite a lot, because it's a saga over 4 books, so it's not all about one person or one thing. So the first one set in the palace kitchen, then the unexpected consequence, as you can see, Ogbar obviously seems to have crashed out the palace doors. That goes out into the wide world, into the kingdom of Hughes, where this is set. Then part 3 is split into 2, that way around, hence the 4-part trilogy. So the unfinished business, or more sort of a darker one, that one, that is where it starts going a bit international, and it all comes together with the unfinished business, where all the unexpected elements all come together in the end, and well, you have to read it to find out. So as I say, some of the minor characters take over. This is Myrtle at the end. She starts off as a kitchen hand in the first book. So for all this, I'm greatly indebted to the great artwork of Michael Graham, who from Sydney, Australia. So thank you, Michael, for these fantastic covers. And as I say, the first one is free on Kindle. The others are £2.99 in the UK. On Kindle, the paperbacks obviously are not free. Paperback is an expensive thing to make and do. So if you like free stuff, then please subscribe to my newsletter, and for that you will be rewarded with a free prequel novella called 5 Fat Pigs, which is available through angusrorison.com, which should be in the bit down there. And I'll send you promos for other free stuff and news, and we'll keep in touch that way. So I really hope you give this a go, and you really enjoy this. I really enjoyed writing it. It was written whilst commuting on a train, and then in COVID times in my lovely office here. And thank you very much for watching, and there we go. So hope you. I'll play you out. I'll play you out with a little. Okay. How all good songs end. Right. Thank you very much. See you later.